Hi guys, welcome back to Coricast. So for today's video, I will be reviewing this model, and as you can see from the packaging, it said Zonda 760, and yes, this is the Pagani Zonda 760, and it is made by HKM 164. So this is one of those unlicensed brand from China. So with this being an unlicensed brand, it is obviously don't have any kind of Pagani license on the packaging. As you can see here, we only got the HKM logo and the barcode and blah 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 scale 164 made in China, and no Pagani licensing or whatsoever on the packaging. And basically the packaging itself, it's pretty simple. We only got the HKM here on the front with the 14 plus ages, and also the scale 164, and on the back, as I've showed you before, this Zonda 760 logo, and it's pretty much it about the packaging. So right now I'm just going to open this model. Oh, by the way, I'm reviewing this two model because this is the same exact model that was released at the same time. We got the purple one and the blue one, and yeah, being a pretty much the same model, I'm just gonna review it in one video. So yeah, let's take a closer look on the model. Right, so here we have the two models that I've already opened from the packaging, and because this is the same model, I'm just going to hold one of these and show you the details and put aside the other one. So I'm just gonna review this one, the purple one, and you'll see my reason on the next couple of seconds. Right, so the reason that I want to review this color furthermore, because well, if you notice or if you know Lewis Hamilton, he previously owned this Zonda 760 in this purple color and later crashed it, I think in Italy, and he sold it after the crash, so it doesn't belong to him anymore, but it's still kind of like a Lewis Hamilton's car, so it's kind of make it more valuable, I think. But apart from the Lewis Hamilton kind of thing, I want to talk about the models. So the base itself, it's pretty premium or exclusive, I might say, because you have this kind of thick acrylics on the bottom, and it was a two-piece acrylic with the white acrylic, like this kind of plain white acrylic on top to cover the model. But I've noticed some poor, I think, finishing on this acrylic, because if you look at the bottom, you will see this kind of glue residue um, between the acrylic, and it kind of makes it look like a very poor job on the factory to like kind of glue this two piece together, so it's kind of not nice to see. But anyway, this is the bottom one, so it's not really like a very usual thing to see on a model, so I don't really annoyed by that. And yeah, back to the model. Well, it is also it is also said that the Zonda 760 by HKM is also a limited edition to 999 pieces, but as usual, I don't really believe in this kind of number because it is just a number in a base plate, so it doesn't really mean anything to me. And the model itself, I think it's pretty great. This is the Zonda 760, meaning it's not the regular Zonda that was released back in the 2000s. It was kind of like a re-modified or a modified Zonda, but it was modified officially from the factory to receive this kind of aero packaging, including this wing and this dorsal fin spoiler. And the front itself, it's really amazing to see this unlicensed brand keeping the details, because you could see the carbon fibers, especially on the center right here. You could notice here. the carbon fiber, and also we could see the carbon fiber on the headlights cover or headlights frame, just like the real car. So this is a carbon fiber headlights cover, and each of these lights on the front, like one, two, three, it is all a plastic insert headlights, which is really amazing for the factory to kind of assemble this kind of details. And we also got this very detailed front canards, these two-piece canards on the front, which is a really nice details for the models. And we also got this very interesting Pagani Raduno sticker or decals, just like the real car. So Pagani Raduno is kind of an event for the Pagani owners to kind of have a meeting or a gathering about their cars or something like that. I don't really know exact event, what kind of event is that, but yeah, I think Pagani Raduno is kind of the Pagani owner, like it's kind of a meeting, like some sort of that. So it's really nice to see the Pagani Raduno stickers on this model, just like the real car. And moving on to the side, we got a beautifully crafted like Pagani silhouette. Although my main thing here is that the fitment or the stance of the model, it kind of sits pretty high, even for a Pagani. Like this should be a lot lower. Like you could see the gap on the arches, like it's really high. It should be a bit lower like that. So yeah, it probably the main thing that I don't really love about this model is the ride height or the stance. But the overall castings or the body is really nice. So we could see another carbon fiber details here on the front arches and also the side skirts, which is really nice. And the carbon fiber is really neat too. Like you could see the carbon fiber pattern is nicely printed and it's really glossy. And also we got to see the carbon fiber on the air intakes right here on the fender. And the interesting feature of this model is that aside from this is the kind of Lewis Hamilton X car, this model also has a openable feature, just like the CM model that I've reviewed a couple times before. So this is an openable feature of the Zonda 760 that we could see the engine details right here. So you could see the engine details right here, and it's not really the most detailed engine in the 64 scale, but for its price I don't really complain. But it could have done so much better without this kind of flat surfaces on the engine. It kind of makes it more unrealistic for me. Like it should have been have more depth to the engine bay, so it will be more realistic. But I think this is fine for me because you could still see the details of the um, what kind of the pipings and the suspension and these exhaust pipes, and even more you could see the details of this side what luggage side compartment here for the owner to put some customized luggage, and it also covered in this carbon fiber printed tampo, which is really nice because it is supposedly to close like this, and the carbon fiber details is not really visible when the car is closed like this, but it's still nice to see a carbon fiber details inside this panel. So it's really nice. And also from the back we could see a very detailed and a very impressing details from HKM, and they use this kind of photo etch parts for the grill, and even it is not being used by CM model like this one. So it is very nice to see this unlicensed brand to put more details compared to the licensed one, but I really hope that Sia models do upgrades the details like this unlicensed. So yeah, this is a very nice detail from HKM to put this kind of photo etch parts, especially on the grill. And also the rear exhaust is just like the CM model, but I think this is not a metal exhaust pipes like CM model. This is plastic, so this is kind of the downside compared to the CM models. But the overall, I think it's really nice because the rear bumper itself, it also covered with this carbon fiber printed tampo, including the diffuser. If you notice that, you could see the pattern right here. And yeah, let me close this one. So the rear side itself, it's pretty nice for a Zonda. I think it really looks really great for a Zonda. And the wing itself, this is the custom wing for the Zonda 760, including the dorsal fin. It really nice. Like we got the carbon fiber details right here, and it also very neat with the finishing. And yeah, I think it's really great to see this kind of details from this unlicensed brand. It's really nice. And moving on to the wheels, like I said before, the wheels itself, it sits kind of pretty high to me. Like you could see the gap right here, but the design of the wheels, the spokes, I think it looks really nice. Like you could see the very thin spokes of the Zonda, it replicates really well. And yeah, it got some disc brakes too inside. So yeah, it is a really nice wheels, but I think the fitment, it should be better. Maybe in the future releases they will fix it. So yeah, um I think that's it for this video. Like I don't really need to review the blue one because it is the same casting, the same model, so it only differs in the color. So I don't really have the urge to like review both of this model because it is the same model. And yeah, I think that's it for this video. See you guys on the next video. Bye.